Okay, time to jump back in. I wish there's sound, so I know my audio is working, but... So I can do an episode summary or continue. I'd have to restart to do everything differently. Seems like... So if I do want to do this again, I could do it... I mean, I could do it. I just need to do more streams if I want to stream it. Or just do it on my own. This one's not perfect. One of those, probably. But I'm not sure. This is going to be in perfect run, which, I mean, happens. Very rarely have I done a playthrough of a Telltale game perfectly. There's the music. It came back. This is the copy, well, DMCA music. I don't know why it showed up because I went to this menu. It's not supposed to be here. It's not supposed to be here. It's not supposed to be here. So I guess I need to continue. Let's episode summary. We just got there. Let's go. Jumping into it. We came here.
This is fucking strange.
This is the station that's 100 years old, right? Yeah. With the first people or whatever, I think. That's their symbol.
Let's search for the command center.
Found it. Over here.
So yeah, it seems like the people that might die because of my choices, I've played a few Telltale games in my time, are going to be, well, probably both the brothers and... what's her name again? Khan, of course. Khan!
I've never seen helmets this old. Crazy that people used to wear these into the vacuum.
They look like toys, don't they?
An entire
I do love
station
this game though. This is
completely abandoned.
feels really, really good, but
I can't even imagine what could have happened
it
here.
should.
Maybe we'll find out. As long as it's on the way to finding the MK core. The station is ancient, but the nav beacon is new tech.
Apparently I had to follow a nav beacon to one of them, or maybe both, but they were not where I was looking, because I didn't expect in random locations. I looked where they were. Oh, just force me into
on
this?
these breaker boxes.
On and off, that's easy. So it has power.
This sector is now powered.
Crazy.
There are 3 total. Each should have its own control room like this.
3 sectors. I'll go ahead to find the control centers in each one. You keep scanning the servers for any leads.
Fine. Have the fun to yourself.
What's fun about it? Just
I'll
flipping some
call you once I
switches.
power up the next sector.
Maybe she likes flipping switches, I don't know. Oh, we can talk to her some more.
We still haven't talked about last night. Probably should keep it that way for now.
Well, just say, stay safe.
About last
Oh,
night.
or not. That's not what we're saying.
Cap. Tell us about
Arlen.
which one of you made all those noises? Sounded like a
It
coyote
was a
stuck
team
on
effort, okay?
Ah, Falota! Get off this channel. Private channel from here on out, okay? And maybe we just focus on the mission for now.
You got it, Boss Meng.
Boss Ming.
The idea of exploring this whole station doesn't appeal to me. But whoever said riches came easy.
Sector 1, Classroom, Sector 2, Medbay, Sector 3. Something, and turn to Cathedral. Mining tunnels. Station, turn to Cathedral. They went all religious on here. That's not a good sign. It's a very, very bad sign. Means they probably went crazy. And maybe have rezzed some body snatcher type aliens. I mean, but those already existed in this series. Oh, that's a weird looking corpse. They're
There's a
praying
dead
triangles.
body here. He seems almost
I knew it was weird.
posed.
That's weird. Do you think it's related to the core?
Yes, because they
Don't know.
turned something to cathedral.
I'll keep searching around.
The last one? Huh. What does this mean?
Leave this message having surrendered the sector to the vacuum to preserve my body for what comes next. Trust Dalton. Trust the signal. We will live again. The last one. Why am I getting Dead Space vibes from these people?
Okay. This group called itself the Cassiopeia Collective. Landed
Weird.
here in 2226. They were an unlicensed settler community from Earth.
What happened to them?
No clue. Nothing good by the looks of it.
Nothing good indeed. They all went a little loopy. Space for too long, probably. Oh, I don't think there's anything. There's no side missions, fortunately, because I've failed every single one so far. It's locked. Oh, do I have to use that thing? Follow it. And there's power up there.
If Cox was right, we're about to hit the greatest score a scavenger has ever come across.
Good impression.
That's what he said.
So, what do you plan to do with it? The money, I mean.
I'll head back to Ceres.
You want to go back to the station where there's a bounty on your head?
With this money, I can make the bounty disappear.
How? By going to war with Dawes?
Making Dawes disappear.
By making him irrelevant. I'm going to build an OPA that actually helps Belters.
Yeah, with on Tycho Station, kind of. There we go. Just redirected. Oh, I could change direction. Do I want to go down? I think I want to go down. I think I powered it on. Wonder if there's like a secret area though? Choosing left? Don't know what that would open. Oh, I can't change it now anyway. It doesn't connect to anything. It would have went up. Or no. Would have went somewhere else, but it's not connected. It's a dead end. Just making sure I'm not missing some more loot. Okay, more dead people?
Falota.
How did I know?
What happened?
Dead bodies. Many of them.
Falota Loda.
I'll head to the power. Then we can investigate it together.
Now you want to include me? Fantastic.
So what about you? What are you going to do with your share?
I don't know. I haven't thought about it.
Falota, you must have some idea.
Settle in the belts?
You could pick a station to settle in. Set up shop as an engineer.
I could. I'd miss flying around though. Maybe I'll buy the Artemis off Khan. You can call me captain for a change.
This ship has had enough mutinies already.
Mining net, that sounds good. I don't know what that is. Oh, for mining, right. For catching the rocks. It's just a net, though. Maybe it's super strong. I don't think there's anything else I can interact with.
Next life goals. Strange lesson for children. Or anyone.
Thank the aliens. Thank the aliens. Eat the cream. Eat ice cream, okay. Become Secretary General. Fight the bacteria. Ride a spaceship. Do we have no comments about the alien part of that? And the bacteria?
Bodies in the vacuum don't decompose. Guess that was the lesson.
Well, no bacteria, no decomposition, obviously.
I'm not familiar with the Dalton principle. Something tells me it's not exactly accepted science.
Okay, out of... yes, so... The resurrection of infected corpses in stasis by an advanced civilization, human or alien, is a question of when, not if. Well, I mean, we already know what could do it, so... we already know it's a possibility. That's a weird paint. Okay. Weird. It already was in there.
These aren't just coffins. They're designed to keep corpses in stasis, virtually forever.
Interesting. Was that what they were trying to do? To meet aliens?
Looks like they were pulling walls off the station to fashion these caskets. Big Pagal.
Big crazy. Is that what it is there, if
All
I remember?
of this planning and effort, just to prepare for their own deaths.
So they could be resurrected by some future society? Be it aliens or humans?
This feels like grave robbing. Even more so than usual.
I know. But just think of the historical value. These were some of the first people to try and survive out here.
Does historical value pay well?
Beats me.
I mean, probably. It's for science, right? Somebody's gonna pay for their private collection, I imagine. Some private collector, obviously. No public is gonna pay a lot for it.
Reading this message, you'd hardly know they'd given up on surviving and are putting all their hope in.
Decommission all biomass recyclers and break them apart. For a brighter future. Now that seems like they're giving up life to me. Okay, nothing else. They do like their triangles. Yeah, it's already in there, obviously. They like their triangle shapes. Very inspired by the pyramids or something. Okay, I don't expect too many lively people here, but somebody decided to come here and hide their object. So there might be some traps or something. There's the power finally. Have a quick look around. More of those coffins? They made them everywhere, didn't they? Okay, 2 more left. Probably.
You were kidding. It's like a crypt. I thought Belters recycled their dead.
They didn't want to recycle.
We don't get to be sentimental. We use every ounce of every resource we have.
They want to be space mummies.
survive.
That
So what do
were
you
to
think
be
happened here?
resurrected. I know exactly what happened. They went mad, not got desperate.
Maybe the people here were abandoned and went mad. Who knows what else we might find.
I already found
Too
some
bad.
lore. I don't think any gods have anything to do with this. Why did they make this the face hole though? That makes so I guess the aliens or humans, future humans, can see that hey, there's a corpse to resurrect here.
There's no sign of the core yet. I'll check the server here. Keep me posted on any more excitement you find.
Well, they did mention a bacteria and aliens, so there could be something exciting. Oh, we could talk to her again.
Grateful to have company in here.
Okay, so now that we know that this channel is definitely private,
You can finally tell me that last night was amazing, and you'll never be the same again? I'm flattered.
I was just going to say that it was very nice.
It really, really, really was.
Okay, the conversation continues. Who made the noises though? I guess it was a team effort. I'm still going with that. Okay. 1, 2, 8. 7 weeks, 8. 22 weeks. It's a little bit broken, I'd say.
I'd never let this happen to me. I've got my recycler all picked out.
Yeah, these ones don't have windows to them, so I guess they decided to make them cheaply later on. Not use the windows. But these ones, they're some of the first. Get windows, potentially. Because those ones are in the hall, these ones are like actually on display. The hands of the king are the hands of a healer, and so shall the rightful king be known. Dr. Armin Jahani. No, that you are lost, we all are. Interesting.
Looks like the medic was well liked.
Oh, he's got a little halo, I guess, around his triangle, so that has to be something. Check that computer, right? Yeah, pretty sure I have.
Huh. All these poor Sabakawalas, staring at the abyss for eternity.
I submit this recording
Dr.
alongside
Jahani.
the station's medical records for future study. Though I take less faith than Dalton in foreign visitors, I have hope our tragedy will prove instructive to the burgeoning field of extraterrestrial immunology. The pandemic which decimated this station
so that was the bacteria, was a
began as
pandemic.
standard Mycobacterium tuberculosis infection.
Seriously, TB? Well,
I
that's
contend
horrible.
It was our antibiotic air filters which provoked the initial evolutionary surge. But it was the children born to this station whose stunted immune systems provided the fatal breeding grounds. I did all I could. In truth, we all did. But we had no chance.
Oh, look, supplements.
They were taking supplements to combat living in microgravity.
Wonder if it's the same stuff we take.
I doubt it. The only reason we survive now is because of what we learned from settlements like this.
What is with the ladder here? That makes no sense. Oh, those are beds on the walls. It's a desk. Guess you make use of your space.
So you're heading back to Ceres and leaving the Artemis without a captain?
I suppose that's true.
Damn. If I knew last night was a one-off, I would have gotten even less sleep.
I will miss you too.
Oh, for fuck's sake. At least call me a well-walla, or tell me how you can kick my Martian ass.
I will miss kicking your ass, well, Walla.
Thank you.
We could go left or right. I need to trace my path. Oh, they all go to this box. Oh, right doesn't, left does. That's a dead end, so I need to go left again. Classic tube puzzle. Not really much of a puzzle. I can go right, or I could go right. Why did I go right to the wrong one? I guess it's up. It's right. It's upper right, it should say, not right. And down. It's powered. And that's that. Guess I need to go down. What's with the music? It's totally like Dead Space music. Could take the ladder down. Why would I do that when I could just fly? There's more of these. I think they're power puzzles. It's a scaffolding. Lots to explore here. Mining charges could be useful.
Got some mining charges here. Looks disarmed.
Wait. How much do they look disarmed?
Disarmed enough. You clearly haven't handled many explosives.
Guilty as charged.
Disarmed enough. Another coffin.
Looks different from the coffins.
Logan
in other
Dalton.
sectors. Maybe they built it in the early days.
Yeah, because Dalton
before
was
they ran
the
out of supplies.
person that made the claim about life, bringing people back from the dead. So it was me that said, hey, the ones with the glass are probably the first ones put in there, because he probably was one of the first. That would make sense. To check out nav beacons, tell me where to go.
Another nav beacon.
We must be getting close to the core.
Look around first, because I haven't explored all of the rest of this. There might be something else to click on. Maybe not. Power box. On, off. It's just a switch, I can't hit it. I think that's pretty much it then. Some sort of like mining cart or something. Is there a reactor or something? What is this? I'm gonna go to their church and it's gonna be insanity, but why is their leader person just in the random, like, bottom of the... Doesn't seem very ceremonious. Sector 3. Sector 3 is right before the cathedral, I think. So I'm getting close to it. And that's where it's gonna be freakiest, I imagine. Multiple ways it could open. That one was slightly closed.
with all this alone time you've given me, I've been thinking about something. Whatever this treasure is, the one thing we know is that it will change everything. No more scavenging, no more running.
That's the hope.
The thing is, I think if I had all the money in the world to do anything I wanted, it would be doing this. With you.
Except with a little bit more food and whatnot. Where'd she come from?
Okay, not this exactly, but working with you to help build a better future for the Belt. I want to be a part of it. If you'll have me, I mean.
I'd be lucky.
I'd be lucky to have you. So would the OPA. As long as you're sure that's what you really want.
I want to be a part of something that matters. And I want to be with the only person who's ever made me feel like I matter too.
Touching moment before the creepy cathedral, where most of the bodies seem to be. Who's going to be in the center, though? One of those shapes again. What? So, doesn't explain the
Holy
religious
shit, this is beautiful.
aspect. If it was to save themselves from TB, doesn't explain why they all went religious. I mean, I could see in a certain way it is. They definitely spaced it out.
I still don't understand it, but it's beautiful. That shape at the bottom, I recognize it from the coordinates.
That's promising. Let me check the server for this sector, then I'll meet you down there.
I knew this was getting creepy though. These ones all have all of the glass, so these ones must have been some of the first as well, with my theory. Well, mostly just a guess. Is right?
Okay, here's something. The sector's thermoscanner reports biometric presence. There must have been someone here.
That's bad news.
They're
Did I get
still
shot?
here.
Coming down!
No, stay back. Try to get eyes.
Somebody shot me. How are they still here?
My name is Kamina Drummer. I don't know who you are, but
I know who you are. You're the pirate JP sent to take me out.
JP?
You scum. But you'll never fight.
I'm not an Inya. I'm
Maya.
Dr. Loda.
I see him. He has you pinned down. I'll try to direct you from up here. Okay, he's coming up on the left.
My left or your left? Had to aim left twice there. Saving now's behind me?
Okay, he's flanking around to your left.
Got him in the
You got
arm.
him, but I don't think he's down. I lost visual.
Maya!
Wait, he's charging. Your left, now.
Good God, headshot.
Wrist terminal broken. And he was running low on oxygen.
Why was he here, though?
The hypoxia must have made him disoriented. He seemed to confuse you for someone else. JP?
JP got what they wanted. Because this person's now dead.
His oxygen was so low, I don't think he even knew who he was shooting at. This wrist terminal is too busted to search.
There's a hand terminal over there. Must be his.
I wouldn't have made it through that firefight without Maya.
Wonder what this guy was doing down here.
Let's look around. He was obviously here for a while. Maybe he left something behind.
Dug up my old grad school notes. According to an epidemiology professor, there was an early Belter settlement at these coordinates that died out a century ago. Can you get us there? Let me know and I'll coordinate with my Union and contacts. I'll grab you later to discuss. Strickland's been watching me so closely since the announcement. I have to move fast. Ray.
There's a message on here.
You stole something from me. Luckily for you, my desire to see it returned is greater than my desire for revenge. This will be your only chance.
Say I was open to it. My partner has other ideas.
We know. She's already contacted the UN and their Shinabi. Luckily, some pirates got to them first.
Ooh.
Pirates? Are they...
Don't worry about them. Just send me your location and hold tight. However you deal with your partner, my men will clean it up.
This is why I love Earthers.
So this man stole the MK core.
Yep.
Brought it out here with his partner.
His partner, who must be around here somewhere. Maybe they have the core.
I wouldn't have.
This man worked for whoever made the MK core.
So where's his partner?
I can listen to it again, but I don't think there's a point. I don't think there's going to be... Oh yeah, so this is where I need to go, is in the middle. I don't think there's going to be anything else around, but I can have a quick look. Anything that pops up? No. I do love their pyramids. The wolf will live with the lamb. The leopard will die with the goat, and the children will lead them to salvation. Sure, okay. Future traveler, we lay our beloved children before you. If you be healer, heal. If you miracle worker, work. If you be passer through, pass through, and go in peace. I'm a passer through. And, well, I'll go into peace now. Because I made that other person go into pieces. Who's there, hovering? They're kind of exposed. These other people are a bit more advanced chambers. These the originals?
Oh God.
The first ones, yeah.
The first ones. They're all
Children. It's a children's tomb.
They're the first ones to die, I guess. They had TB.
They buried their children here first. Couldn't bear the thought of recycling them.
And then they did the same to
Then they
themselves.
couldn't bear the thought of being separated from them either. So here they are.
Here they are.
So these people stole the core and ran here. And they hid their pride.
In a tomb.
in a fucking children's tomb.
Maybe they thought it would be a deterrent to a lot of people, but people that want that are not going to be deterred by some corpses. Tomb of the Unburied. The coffin stands in memory of the first children lost to the illness that ravaged our station, which was TB. Their bodies were tragically recycled before our minds awakened to the greater purpose. Although they were lost, we hold them in our hearts forever. And then they went all religious with it. Kind of crazy. But I guess understandable given the situation.
Some of the first children born in the belt, and this is the fate they suffered.
Died to an infection.
They were abandoned, but at least they weren't forgotten.
An infection that is easily treatable on most places.
Here.
If, well, detected early enough, but their immune system are weakened, so... Oh, that just skipped ahead no matter what. Thought I had a
What
moment.
do you think happened?
Partner shot him?
Let's find out.
Empty cavity, recorder, bullet wound. Let's look at the bullet wound first.
So they stole the MK core and brought it here. But then our security guard turned on his partner and shot her?
Her? Okay.
Seems right.
Imagine the tablet does not have power.
Guess they stashed it before they had their fight. It's not in here.
Oh, that does have power. Interesting. Confidential, do not duplicate. All individuals handling this information are required to protect it from unauthorized disclosure. I don't think that's going to happen. Handling, storage, reproduction, and disposition of this attached document must be in accordance with applied or applicable regulations. Whose regulations? Designation MK Core, Lab 27, Phoebe Station. Single cellular testing, Dr. Ray. It's clear the sample is encoded with instructions, and those instructions are unknown, perhaps unknowable. Exposure to human biomass seems to activate it, though exposure to other replication mechanisms have proven effective as well. Attempts to break down the sample's molecular bonds, exposure to solvents, disinfectants, freezing temperatures have failed. Exposure to extreme high heat has shown some efficacy. Experiment 1, cellular exposure. Experiment 2, cell wall degradation. Degeneration, I should say. That's not the word I was expecting there. Experiment 3, cellular replication. Experiment was terminated early when replication continued outside of expected parameters. Is this a protomolecule? Experiment 107B, Belter, unknown origin. Duration of infection 4 to 6 days. Results fatal. Human testing, Dr. Strickland, research lead. Samples highly transmissible and with proper exposure maintains 100% infection rate. Greater amount of biomass is needed in order to further understand the sample's encoded instructions. Experiment 1. The subject was exposed to sample via cotton swab. Symptoms began within 3 hours. Subject was moved to exam room 4. Experiment 2. Subjects were exposed to sample via cotton swab. They immediately put in through decontamination procedures. Subjects showed no symptoms. Immediate decontamination may be effective in the event of accidental exposure to staff. Number 3. Subjects were housed in exam room 4 with subject 1. Transmission began within hours. Subjects complained of disorientation, fever, and vomiting. After 4 days, chest and stomach pain were in primary symptoms, and subjects showed pronounced aversion to the station's overhead lighting. Hibernation shortly ensued thereafter. Okay, so that's containment procedures.
The MK core isn't a treasure. It's a weapon.
What kind of weapon?
I don't know. Something alive. And fucking dangerous.
I didn't see the recorder yet, have I?
I have compiled evidence to show why this substance presents such a novel set of risks. I now truly believe we may be looking at an eschatological event. I thought I could deliver this sample to the right hands and develop an antidote, but I underestimated many things. All that matters is that I destroy the sample and pray the same will be done to the rest of this cursed substance.
Commence this diary for the benefit of future histories. I believe we're embarking on a biomedical revolution, rivaled only by the advance of synthetic nitrogen and CRISPR. Non sibi sed omnibus. 11 August. I know this discovery of a millennial, but some of my fellow researchers have lost the plot. They all want to do is scale up the testing, idiots. We have the potential to eradicate cancer, reverse cellular decay, bolster immunity against all infections. We must keep our focus. The situation has grown tenuous. Dresden appears to have lost all sense of process and propriety. Rumors he's pushing cognition enhancement modifier on junior researchers as a means of advancement. If he tries that shit on me, he'll find an enhancement up his ass. 2 September. Ask Strickland what he knows about the other teams here. No response. Yeah, because Strickland was the one that was doing the testing, right? It's been a while since I watched the series, but that sounds about right. I know we're not the only ones on the project. What research were they hiding? Would they be insane enough to develop it as a weapon? Yes, they would be. That is clear, or the data are clear. This thing can teach us so much about biology, but it isn't ours to control. 27 September, Dresden wants to talk about human testing now. I can't even begin to account for the ethical dumpster fire that presents at the stage. Maybe that's why he's busy with enhancement lobotomies. The lab is being shut down 28 September. Resources are to be transferred to other projects, but what horrors, I can only imagine how to respond. 1 October, my credentials got me into lab one last time I took the core. I saw some of Strickland's new project too. Dear God, these people. 2nd of October, I bribed a guard, Matix, to smuggle out the core and get us off Phoebe. Because yeah, that was on Phoebe, right? My contact at the UNN promises to set me up with a new research team, somewhere no one can find us. 9 October, Maddox's buddy dropped us at an abandoned settlement. We were supposed to rendezvous with the UNN or Shinobi days ago. No messages, no response. What was I thinking? The UNN can't handle this. There's nowhere safe. It must be destroyed. Maddox might protest, but I will convince him. He's a simple man, not impervious to reason. Just need to find that furnace that burns hot enough. Well, obviously
Looks
you were
like
not
the
successful.
scientists contacted the UNN, and they sent over the Urshinabi.
But they weren't able to stop the word from leaking out.
And it was taken.
So the MK core is some kind of organism.
The protomolecule, I think. Yeah.
And neither do the scientists studying it.
And yet this company is pouring endless amounts of money into it. They're willing to kill to keep it secret, and now they're running human tests.
Not humans. Belters.
They were tricked.
Belters who were lied to. Or tricked into agreeing to this, assuming they were given a choice at all.
Probably not given a choice. Because we saw how they did it in the show. They just set it up,
Fucking
infected them all.
They found a weapon they didn't understand, and they brought it out here to play with.
They didn't realize it was
That's
sentient.
It's nothing new. Just like Anderson Station. Bill Gwyn. Even these people. Left out here to die. Just another chapter in the story.
Well, this is chapter 3 in our story, so...
Got something.
Ready?
What is this? Is it a body or is it where they stashed it? Oh, that's it.
We found it.
And now we're going to destroy it.
You need a furnace that's powerful enough. Is that the first chapter done? I don't think so. No. Still have about half hour, most likely.
We'll reach full burn in about a minute. What are you going to tell the others?
We have to protect the belts.
That the people with the money to buy this are the same people who would use it against the belt.
Unless we don't sell it.
We use it.
Hear me out. Whatever this is, it could still be everything you need to help the belt. What if we kept it?
As a weapon? Or as a bargaining chip?
Call it what you want, but no one would mess with the OPA if they knew—
The OPA doesn't work that way. It's 100 factions with 1,000 goals. The OPA would tear itself apart over something like this.
Why are you so sure of that? You're talking like an inner.
I'm talking like someone who knows the OPA. Who knows men like Doss and what they do to stay in power.
But the belt may never get a chance like this again. You can't just take that away.
You don't get it. You may have bounced around in Zero-G for a while, but you don't understand the belt.
Also, it's a weapon that would backfire, because even if it killed everyone all of the inners, it would eventually kill the outers
What
too.
don't I understand?
Belters prepare for the worst.
Belters always look for danger. Broken air filters, leaky reactors, anything that could mean danger. And this,
Biggest danger of them all.
is a disaster waiting to
You
happen.
read the logs, it's uncontrollable once it starts spreading. It's a biohazard.
Think about it. Not like a Martian, but like a Belter. From everything you've seen out here so far, how do you think this really ends for us?
Even if we didn't use it, they'd kill us for it.
You're right.
They'd kill the whole entire belt.
Let's do what we have to do.
If it's gone, then they can't. I mean, they can still kill us, but there's nothing for them to gain.
Rayan, what are you doing?
See, Baratna? Told you we couldn't trust her.
What?
Hand it over. Now!
They're taking it?
And that?
Arlen, listen to me.
It's a death sentence.
That is a death sentence. You'll never be able to unload it without getting killed in the process.
See, that's your issue. No faith in your crew. I already have a buyer on Ceres.
Damn it, Arlen, you don't understand what you're doing.
You always think you know better than everyone else. That's how you always end up here, yeah?
I don't know what the fuck your plan is, but you can't just take over the ship and throw Drummer in the brig.
No, Brig. Airlock.
What do you mean? Just got to head back to Ceres and...
Tinsha! How long is the trip to Ceres? Huh? 2 weeks? 3? You want to stay awake the whole time? Until we sell this thing, she'll be trying to take it back. Stubborn Owala. Never knows when she's lost.
Oh my god.
No, there has to be another way.
As long as she's on board, it's still her ship. You think Maya and Virgil will take orders from us while she's around? Even the fucking pilot likes her.
Even the pilot?
It's the only way to finish this. Take her to the airlock.
He's not gonna do it. I don't think he's gonna do it. I did choose the cargo over his leg, but maybe he would understand.
Trust me.
Oh. But is he gonna shoot Maya? Trust him. Yeah, we're gonna trust him. We have to. Yeah, Maya is in a bad spot.
I'm sorry, Cap. For real. I wish I could stop Arlen.
You can. Or you could let me. You could let me.
Then let me. Give me the gun.
Baratna's the only reason I'm alive. The only reason I got off Vesta. I can't let you hurt him. but I won't watch you die either.
What about Maya? We didn't hear a gunshot. Oh. Yeah. He shot her.
Apart from your girlfriend, can you?
You son of a bitch! Let me go!
What did you do? Sabaka nearly bit my ear off. Would have clawed my eyes out next.
Wait, she isn't a part of this.
Put it on. We can make it to the station and send a distress signal. Hurry.
I'm the one with the bullet in me. You take it.
You'll be fine. We both will.
I can't.
Stop.
I won't let you die.
We don't have time and I won't let you die.
The captain thing does not seem to fit there.
I said I would do anything to help the belt. And nobody can do more for the belt than you.
No! Come on, come on. Come on. Come on, come on. No! Come on. Maya, please. Maya. Oh, Maya.
Well, that was as bad as it could have been. Again, this is another fake credits. We're just gonna skip. 60% spoke. That was the last time we probably had a chance to speak. At least 60% did it. 89%. Drummer didn't swear revenge on Maya. I didn't get a prank though. Drummer didn't find the mining charges. Okay, so mining charges were to get revenge. 83%. Drummer said she'd be lucky to have Maya help in the belt. Yeah, I guess I wasn't that lucky, unfortunately. Drummer said the station's mausoleum was beautiful. Yeah, about half said that. Drummer told Maya the belt is prepared for the worst. 59% said that. Trusting or fighting. 86% trusted Ryan. Seems like fighting would have been the better option there for the better result. Maybe. She might have got shot anyway. Maybe there was nothing you could do. Maya was spaced with Drummer and died. Okay, so you could have saved her. So this is the bad run. So next time I have to know to fight. Trusting him is wrong. Because of Maya, really. But she wasn't in the show, so you kind of knew she wasn't around. So there's obviously some way that she's not going to make it. We're now marooned on the station with no ship. So what the heck? But I guess if you do fight them, at least one of the brothers, if not both the brothers, would be dead. Not that it really matters if they betrayed you.
Maya, please. No.
I need to get off this rock.
I'll be back. I don't think... It's not our fault that what happened to her, basically. But... we chose poorly, I guess.
I'll come back for you.
We're back here.
Pressuring.
O2 alert. Just like the other guy.
Need to stretch every breath. Who knows how many hours I need to survive here. The message we heard had to come from somewhere. If I can find its source, maybe I can change it to a distress call. It's so weak, but you must have had some way of communicating with the inner planets. Of course, when the inners wouldn't help you, you started shouting in every direction at once. If I point the antennas back toward the gravity well, I can boost the signal and send a distress call. Sabaka. I'll have to use the mining tunnel. The quickest way to the antenna array is... under that massive...
Figured I might need to use that.
I'll have to power it up.
Power the mining equipment. And then this whole puzzle that we didn't get to do. Okay, so it's obviously going to be down. Down again. Left. Left again. And it's powered on.
So this is the voice we've been hearing. A man trying to keep his station from falling to pieces, and the inners forgot about them.
I somehow missed that before?
This must control the mine tracks. Ancient tech, but effective. Locked, of course. Never seen a passcode like this.
Oh, it's kind of like that broken thing I saw? Don't know where I need to connect it. Kind of the problem. Kind of a crazy web. No idea what I'm actually supposed to be doing. Just trying to light everything up. I don't think that's the way you're supposed to do it. Someone kind of resets it. Oh, I see. You kind of just draw it. So that didn't work, obviously. Am I just supposed to make an X?
I'll run out of oxygen before I guess the shape they want.
Apparently, yes.
But maybe the miners left a clue somewhere.
Is this still tutorial? Oh, it's on the wall there.
Add another funeral to the calendar. But if Maya can't have a Belter funeral, at least I'll give her a Martian one.
That's not the clue I was looking for. None of those are the things I need. There's a photograph.
So this is the voice we've been hearing.
Yeah, there's no clue there.
A man trying to keep his station from falling to pieces when the Inners forgot about them. It's a record of the transmissions with the inner planets.
This is UNN Command for the station Cassiopeia. We have received your multiple distress calls, and our response has not changed. We encourage you to contact your private insurance supplier. If you do not have insurance, you can apply for emergency relief aid. You will be assigned a spot on the wait list.
UNN Command, we understand that you cannot help us. No one can. At least, no human. I never understood how big it all is.
Dalton.
But glancing out into our sorry keyhole, you begin to comprehend the scope of the universe. This will be our last message, as we're repositioning our radio transmitter to a far better purpose. It may take millennia to achieve contact, but we will be waiting. This place has given us nothing but death. But death is all we need.
This is an automated message from UNN Command. We have approved your application for relief aid. Please respond to coordinate the shipment. Your estimated delivery time is within the next 7 years. This is an automated message.
7 years, they no longer need the aid. New mission log. We already heard those messages. Okay, so collectivists. So Logan Dalton seems to have reinvented himself from engineer to religious figurehead. It's hard to tell if he's solely responsible for the changes that took place here, or if he was just part of the gradual shift from mining to, I don't know what to call it. Regardless, growing the deaths of his community must have driven him to desperation. Where's my clue as to what the code is for that? Closest thing I found was that log from before. The numbers, but those are just numbers. The numbers don't... I can't probably go back there. Anyway. So it has to be in this area. At least they did that. I'm gonna suffocate at this rate. Okay, so the one I turned is this one here. It's not this.
Add another funeral to the calendar. But if Maya can't have a Belter funeral, at least I'll give her a Martian one.
It doesn't have any clues, I'm pretty sure. Why would it not be in here? Unless it's on the, up here. Have I not been up there? Kind of pointless, it seems. This has nothing in it. Oh, it might be their triangle something? Or it could be the star. Actually, the star. That'd be hilarious. If it's the star. Because it kind of looks like the spur too. I don't think it actually can make a star shape. I can't actually make a star shape.
I'll run out of oxygen before I guess the shape they want.
So I can't just
Maybe
straight
the
up.
miners left a clue somewhere.
Check your surroundings for the shape of a password. Well, there's the stars. But I can't make a star shape. Because I can't do the vertical and the horizontal. So this is a clue? I don't think I could do that shape either. I mean, if this was a clue, it's a pretty awful one because it's everywhere though. So if it was a clue,
I'll run out of oxygen before I guess the shape they want. But maybe the miners left a clue somewhere.
is it a V shape? Can I do a V shape? I don't think I can.
I'll run out of oxygen before I guess the shape they want. But maybe the miners left a clue somewhere.
Not an obvious one besides the star, because it's literally everywhere. Where would they have a clue? How many are in this pattern? 4 by 4? Is that a clue? So it goes top right to next one left to next one right. Okay, well that's it. That was obvious. I thought that before, but I was like, that can't be it. And it wasn't. As soon as I counted it, I knew.
Get to the antennas. Boost the message. Get help.
What are the odds that someone hears it?
Logan? Aren't you dead, Logan? Oh, I'm hallucinating because of lack of oxygen. I got it. It's something.
Better than nothing.
How much better?
Infinitesimal?
Your fight is over, Kamina.
He just wants us to die like everyone else.
You want me to lie down and die? Is that it?
I may suggest that you embrace the inevitable.
We have plot armor. We can't.
Don't talk to the bodies.
Don't talk to the buddies. Don't talk to the buddies.
Don't talk to the bodies.
Oye? Is anyone reading? I can't hear you.
I said, you're a long way from home, Molly.
Dawes?
I told you I'd find you, considering the price on your head. I'm amazed you got this far.
You're not real.
You're the past.
You're just a ghost. From a sad and distant past.
You shouldn't be so quick. Turn down conversation,
Carmina. Unless you want to keep talking to the dead.
Dead are better than you.
You want to waste my oxygen? Fine. But you have to keep up.
Through the tunnels. This is fun.
So what is the plan? Sending a message no one will hear? Hoping for help that will never come?
It's better than nothing.
You do belong here.
Better than dying with the dead. Could work.
Someone could hear it. Someone could come.
I do have that plot armor like we mentioned.
You fight and you fight, and where does it get you?
Keeps me alive, I guess.
Hashang, did those rocks just turn into heads?
I didn't even notice.
You've gone soft since you left Sirius.
Oh yeah, they're heads now. Yeah, it was probably Dawes doing, so that's fitting. He likes brutality for no reason. Needless brutality.
Almost there.
Kind of his style.
He's quite a bit further, I'm afraid.
Why are you afraid? You're not even here. Shut up.
Shut up.
Just trying to help.
I probably need to land, yeah. You're not helping at all. Look, it still works. That's a good sign.
So what has Carmina Drama done since leaving Sirius? What have you done to protect the belt while hiding out in that shit?
I'm not hiding. And when I get out of here...
Yes, what happens then? You saved the belt, right? From me? From the Inyas? From the tainted treasure you found?
Cox isn't even dead,
Correct.
What?
Do you actually believe all that? Or do you need a story to tell yourself as you die?
You should have leaned into that thrust when you had that chance.
You're not even dead, last I checked, unless they killed you.
Is this supposed to be for me?
Always thinking about yourself.
What's over here? Oh, another thing to switch.
Ah, Lord.
Look on the bright side. The door you need to get through is probably open now.
There must be a way to double back.
Obviously there is.
It's okay. Nothing down there but rocks.
No heads. Not a single head or bodies. Yeah, it's fine. These don't actually exist. Yeah. Nothing to see there. Just Falota. And some mining equipment, so I can't move. So I need to fly, because I can't walk very fast. Flying is the better way of getting around, for sure. That's where I came from. Just checking. This is cool, like flying through the tunnels, though. I have to say it just feels awesome. If only it was a little faster.
Does.
Oh, that's
tell
not
me you
Does.
got bored with the.
Why are we having?
Don't be needy. I'm sure you can handle this on your own.
I have a gun. Can I shoot them?
Can. Leave me alone.
Don't worry.
Oh, I can just fly past them. It's fine.
End of the day, you always end up alone.
Everyone does. They're not even that fast. They're so easy to avoid. These ones. Until that one gets right in my way. They're getting caught? Okay. Well, thanks. I kind of got caught now. Are they not even real? They weren't even real the whole time. The lack of oxygen is really getting to me. What caused that? There's actual gravity here now? OPA? Why is there OPA signs? Can't be right. Why am I in gravity? Yeah, why is the OPA sign there? That doesn't make sense.
What?
Unless I've been here before.
What is this?
Hidden OPA station?
Don't worry. You can't hurt them worse than you already did.
Ceres? I'm not on Ceres though. They dead? Pretty sure that they're dead.
Remind me, how many bodies did they pull out of that room in TND Square?
Son of a bitch. It was your fault.
Interesting. I don't remember setting explosives around the building.
You lied to me. You told me that...
I told you what you needed to hear. And you, like a good little soldier, didn't question it.
Yeah, so that makes it your fault then, Dawes. Imaginary Dawes. Manifesto. It's time to make our voices heard, Baratnas and Siastas. My lord, I believe that Anderson Dawes let his judgment get clouded by corruption. Rather than seeking to build the belt as a legitimate political power, he has turned to ruthlessness. Now, the Belters of the series deserve a better voice than Anderson Dawes can give us. We're not hostile enforcers, not like Star Helix. We are citizens who deserve the right to self-govern. We must work with the inners, while demanding strength when necessary. Demonstrating strength. Unprovoked violence only confirms the worst of the inner prejudices. True strength comes from self-reliance. Then the Outer Planets Alliance must condemn the actions of Anderson Dawes in order to further unite the belt as a whole. Defera de la Belt. The belt.
So many dead. Was it worth it?
Factionalism will tear the OPA apart if we let it. These people threatened the stability of the entire station when they challenged me.
We followed your work at Tycho with great interest. There are many here who feel you're charting a better path for the belt. Fred Johnson's I owe my life to Dawes. Before I met him, he was the butcher of Anderson Station. He pulled me out of that hole, showed me the path to redemption. We all owe much to Dawes, but his time has passed and he refuses to make way for others. We are the future of the OPA. Fred Johnson, you may be. If so, you'll understand the need for patience and unity. The belt cannot prevail if we are fractured. No kidding.
You used to be the kind of leader who could bring out the best in anyone. Even a disgraced UNN general like Fred Johnson. What happened?
I know what it takes to survive, which is why I am here, and you are there. Your work is exquisite, Kamina. Truly the right person for the job.
You're a killer.
You're as bad as Star Helix. As bad as Earth and Mars. You make your pretty speeches and then you kill to get what you want.
I continue to fight for the belt. You abandon us.
You don't do any fighting. You have other people fight for you. You do absolutely nothing yourself. Oh, that's the actual way out. Don't follow the gold.
They were our Baratnas. All they wanted was a better life on Ceres. And you killed them for it.
Be honest. You are angry that Belters are dead. You're angry that Kamina Drama was tricked.
How are we tricked to plant explosives on the station? I don't get that.
You turned me into a murderer.
I turned you into a soldier. And a damn good one. Until you forgot how to obey your orders.
I'm done being trapped in the past.
But the past isn't done with you. And that guilt will stay with you. Right up to the end.
Is this the part where you tell me that there's no use in sending a message? that if anyone hears Kamina Drummer needs help, they'll just start celebrating. Those.
He's gone, maybe for the moment. Getting weak from lack of oxygen. That didn't work.
No.
Just know that, Money. How could you be expected to survive this? You couldn't even save
Maya. Maya. I'm sorry. I can't. It won't open.
Who fucking who? So you're dying of hypoxia on a forgotten asteroid abandoned by your crew. Everything out here can kill you. You taught me that. But you faced pirates and torpedoes. Hell, half your crew tried to kill you at one point or another. Are you really telling me that Kamina Drummer is going to be beaten by a goddamn door?
No. I was wrong.
I never should have come out here. I never should have let you.
When have you ever let me do anything? Stop beating yourself up. You didn't kill me, Kamina. I saved you. You have work left to do. For the belt and for me. So are you gonna spend the rest of your oxygen feeling sorry for yourself? Or are you going to get to fucking work?
You need the handle, I guess? Find something to open the door. Pipe?
Won't fit. Almost there.
Tube? Won't fit?
Too flimsy.
Too flimsy. Goldilocks paradox here. Can I use the handle I threw away? Where'd it go? Rebar. That works. Why is this one so jammed? There we go. Tunnel array, found it. We're kind of dying.
Tensha, this is an emergency distress call. I am stranded and near death. Send help immediately. Please, don't let me die. Tensha, this is an emergency distress call. I am stranded and near death. Send help immediately. Don't let me die. Tensha, this is an emergency distress call. I am stranded and near death. Send help immediately. Please, don't let me die.
Is that going to be the end of the chapter? Thank you. Again, the sorry was like, it's not like I killed her.
Thank you. I will make your sacrifice matter.
For the belts. So that sad song was just the foreshadowing the whole time. She might die the other way too. Well, I guess it said she didn't. Doesn't mean she wouldn't die later though. Martian funeral. Question is, who comes to save her? Is it gonna be Fred Johnson? Well, maybe that's how she ends up with Fred Johnson, because I don't know if we ever got that story. At least not on the show. I've not read the novels, it's been on my list. I don't even have them yet.
Drama. Come in, Drama.
Cutscene hype?
We received your distress call. What is your location? Captain Drama, if you are still there, we need your location.
I'm here. Look.
Oh, the good old friends. Isn't that nice to see them again? I guess it beats death, but that's not not who I would have liked to come pick us up. We don't have what they're looking for, but because we get double crossed. Why is it always the double crossing? That's why the OPA isn't as strong.
You look like Falota.
Yeah, it was Falota.
You look like a clogged up recycler filter.
Better gather your wits. Matna will want to speak with you.
It's
soon.
Martian armor, isn't it? It kind of looks like Martian Space Marine armor or whatever.
I would have been better off choking to death on that rock.
I don't know about that. Or is it not? It's not even the end of the friggin' chapter yet. Okay.
Hey. Over here.
Still my spacesuit. Turret. Wow,
Seems
that's
like
nice.
overkill to me.
I mean, that's massive. Yeah, that is way too large.
Cox should consider himself lucky. Our brig is a luxury hotel compared to this. Wonder what her story is. Looks like an Inya. Whoever she is, she's a long way from home.
I don't think there's anything else for me to do except talk to them, so that's what I'm gonna do, I guess. Oh, it's her.
Camila
Julie.
Drummer?
Yeah, Julie Mao. Yes?
Yeah. Who are you?
My name is Julie Mao. Anderson Dawes has a message for you.
Trying to kill me? Is that the reason why you're here? Is to kill me? That's kind of weird.
This is a blind spot, but they'll be happy to let me rough you up a little. Maybe a couple of minutes. It's our only window.
Window?
To figure out how we're getting off the ship.
So... She already told me who she is, Dawes.
You're connected to Dawes.
I'm connected to the OPA, period. Whatever petty hard-on he has for you, I could give a shit. Same with the rest of my crew.
She wants her revenge.
It's me and a group of defectors. I was heading to meet them on Ceres when I was kidnapped by these assholes.
Hit me.
Wasn't a very strong hit.
A minute. What's the plan?
On the bridge, there's a center console. The screen all the way on the left has a disarm command for the entire brig. It needs a security override.
Yeah, right. She is a
The
hacker.
console is Tucson Station. You'll need to somehow move her off of there and keep her distracted long enough for the override to go through.
I know what she wants.
At least I know what she's after. And how far she's willing to go to get it.
That's something. I heard her talking about you after you escaped and killed her men. She was furious, but also, I think she sees something in you now, something she wants. Use it. Traitorous Pashangwala. You gonna kill her? Or do I get to?
Nah. She gets to talk to Man now.
Yeah, it's power armor he's wearing, isn't it? That's why it's so tall, I imagine. Oh, maybe not. It's just big armor, but... So this is Tucson?
Wait here.
Fresh tea, Manna.
Taki.
Thanks.
Chamomile. Good for the throat. It's a habit I picked up in prison on Luna. Now I guzzle the stuff. 5, 6 bulbs a day. When I'm not guzzling the blood of my enemies, of course.
You chopped their heads off. That's kind of a weird thing, and probably
That's a joke.
hilarious.
Hilarious. I'm sure your crew are cracking up when they're not scared shitless of you.
Torrance, do my jokes crack you up?
Fuck no. Your jokes is corny as fuck, boss man.
This is honest.
That's Torrance. We call him Thor because no one should ever have to suffer being murdered by a guy named Torrance.
Torrance.
So, you're all one big happy family that goes around decapitating people.
Yes, exactly.
Decapitating corpses. Their owners had no use for them anymore. Innas are sentimental.
I just chop off their hands, okay? That's where I draw the line. Only hand chopping
Corpses,
off.
Property, manners. If we followed their rules, we'd never win. Our power comes from being willing to do what they are not. You should understand that better than anyone. Kamina Drama.
But you're not the
This
same
is
faction.
Arlan, captain of the Artemis. Our former captain, Kamina
Well,
Drama, is dead.
I'm looking pretty good for being dead, aren't I?
As you know, her body carries Anderson Dawes' bounty. We are leaving it for you as a token. It was Drummer and her little Martian girlfriend who decided to go after those coordinates. But Ratna and I were against it. We have dealt with both of them now. Whatever you are searching for, we don't know what it is.
He does have it, though. He's lying.
We are going back to Ceres, and you'll never find us in your sectors again.
What do you make of that message?
They're morons.
They have caca for brains. They thought they could distract you and get away with the core. But there's no way you'd waste time with me.
She's not stupid
already
yet.
knew you could catch them.
She already knows that they would have it. I don't have it.
Langsha, how long till intercept?
3 minutes.
Yeah, she's already on intercept, of course.
It is a remarkable story you have. Betrayed by
Yep,
dogs.
so much betrayal.
Betrayed by Cox. Betrayed by your own crew. Yet, you still care.
It's what we need. We need to care more.
Did you love her? The little Martian?
Sure.
Her name was Maya. And yes, I did.
That love is the reason why I haven't killed you. We don't employ crew members here. We find family. Look around.
So I killed your family.
Everyone here
Oops.
has been betrayed by someone, lied to by someone. Their parents, their captains, their governments. Same for me. Now, we have purpose. And that purpose is each other. All of them would die for me as I would for them.
Not like Dawes, then.
The belt was built on lies. The only truth out here is family. You call us pirates. It means nothing. We know who we are and what we fight for. That's how we win.
But you are still pirates.
But you are pirates. You murder and steal from innocent people.
The UNN is innocent? Or do you mean the scavengers trying to take food from our mouths and water from our tanks? We survive against far greater and more ruthless enemies. And we don't apologize for it. If that makes us pirates, so be it. You've come to us at an opportune time. The MK Corps is the culmination of everything we've been building towards. You'll see. If you keep an open mind and open heart, you wouldn't be the first on this ship to make it from the brig to the bridge. Or you can choose the airlock instead.
Well, airlock isn't a very good option. We've already suffocated almost, so...
This might be my only shot.
Yep. Only one choice.
Toussaint.
Yes.
The Artemis has 4 functioning PDCs and a torpedo launcher. And they have one massive advantage.
What's that?
They can destroy you, but you can't destroy them. Not as long as they have the core. I know their weak spots. I know how they'll fly and how they'll fight.
Of course you do. But why would you want to help us?
To punish them? Well, really to save myself.
To win my freedom. I can help you disable the ship. And I'm the only person who can go in and find you the MK core. In return, you let me go.
It's awfully rude of you to not even consider my offer.
If it's a real offer, you'd let me consider it without a gun to my head.
Come,
Khan knows we're aiming to disable. She'll never let us get a clean angle on the drive thrusters. Your best bet is straight through the nose cone and out the back.
Doesn't that have a high likelihood of killing your pilot?
Not if you're careful.
Depends who your gunner is.
That used to be Yuri before you killed him. Now it's me.
Forget the pilot. I'd worry more about exploding the reactor. But if you get off a clean shot, it'll be fine. I've done it plenty of times.
Battle stations! Drummer, on guns! Be ready to kill her the moment I see.
Yes, Mama.
Well, rather than not kill Khan, now that I kind of like Khan. So she's gonna turn around.
Ready torpedoes.
Torpedoes?
We need to keep their PDCs occupied, unless you'd like us to get strafed.
Why am I manually controlling these? It doesn't even make any sense.
They're braking. Flip and maintain distance.
No, hold steady. I can get my shot off before we pass.
If we pass, we'll be exposed to their guns.
Hold speed. Torpedoes first, then take your shot.
Come on, Khan. Don't miss now.
Nope. That's gonna collide. So I got the reactor, or not the reactor, I got the engines though.
Minimal, Magna. Pressure is stable.
Good. And did we get them? Drummer!
Look!
Brig security disabled.
Time to ready the breach pod. You're nearing the Artemis. Keep me updated as you clear each floor.
Yes, Mama.
Drummer, this is our first mission together. I hope it won't be our last. But if you step out of line once...
Yes, I know. Bullet in head, brains splattered, so on.
Good luck.
Which one of those is mine?
I don't get one, I'm guessing.
See, Magna, she's a trusting person. Tough as iron, but big-hearted. Me, no. Let's just say, not all those UNN soldiers were dead before their heads came off. Sasaki. Welcome back.
That's the episode. Okay, that's a good place to end, I guess. That's episode 4 down. Let's see the results. So 55% drummer told Dawes he's in the past. 71% drummer told Dawes to shut up. Yeah, makes sense. 92% made it past the drones. If you get caught by the drones, I guess it's not the end. It's weird. Oh, but it was their drones, right? That makes sense now. 45% drummer killed Dawes, or called Dawes as a killer, or called Dawes a killer, or a hypocrite. Okay, so I was on the lower side of that, but still fit on pretty much 50-50. Drummer told Julie who she is. Drummer tried to hide her identity from Julie. Well, I mean, she already knew. 74% drummer told Toussaint that she loved Maya. 62 didn't answer Toussaint's question about Maya. Interesting. So most answered correctly, or truthfully. Moving to the next one.
You lead. Must be down there.
Drummer?
This one's already missing a leg. Less of him to kill. You do it.
Okay, no gun, no needs. Why am I in the, like, where does this have a save? I don't even know. I could just exit though. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do because it's pretty late. And I'll finish this tomorrow. And hopefully get the DLC done too. I'll try to start it early as I can to make sure I have enough time because I've no the DLC should only be 2 hours anyway, max, I imagine, from what I've seen. Just a guess though, so hopefully it's not longer than that. But anyway, have a good night, good day, whatever it is for you, and see you next time. Same time, same place tomorrow.